Namaste and good morning. Here we are with our friends. They're just finished their bath. And this is a routine every day. They will clean their skin, oil their skin, it's like the big one is doing there. And they're having their food and everything. Good morning and namaste. Welcome to Mandir again this morning. And what a beautiful sight this is. That this here is nature, Mother Earth, the grossest of element that compose the universe, Earth. Earth is all over on other planets also. And it gives us the feeling of exhilaration when we hear the birds chirping and see how the trees are so peaceful. That we can learn from these nature how we should live our lives also. Because, we have to, in times of controversies, we have to find ourselves in peace. And this morning, let us all do the prayer to the sun. The sun is going to be up soon. And the sun is one of the elements, fire. And water we're looking at. This is the second gross element, meaning you can describe it. And then the sun, and then air. The air is so refreshing this morning. And then we look into space. I was so treated to a very beautiful sight this morning that when you look towards my right, and the moon was so beautiful and bright, no obstacles. And then when you look to the left, there's the sun. And the three planets are working together. The sun is the key. It's the one that is keeping all the other planets, the 9 planets we call Navgraha, they keeps them in the space of orbit. So, and the sun is giving us the energy, and the moon is giving us that nourishment for our fruits and vegetables. The grass in the morning, when you come, you see it's wet, but there's no rain. It's the sun that is causing that sap, that moisture to keep the plants going and the fruits succulent. So this morning, let us pay adoration to the sun. Om Bharbhava Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bharbhava Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Oh, what a beautiful mandir we have. Coming to this mandir is the gateway towards higher existence. There are no obstacles here, there are no walls, there are no ceilings. And imagine that we utilize creation to get to consciousness. That's how we have to do it. And I always listen to people when they speak. And they give ideas of how we should, how they're thinking. And one gentleman, he has a family and 3 nice children. And he is very religious. He observes, he's a vegetarian, no alcohol, lots of prayers. And the family, they are pretty much following him to a certain extent. Now, we were talking and he was saying so much profound things. How, everything is going well with his life, health is there, children are obedient, they go into school, and there is no There's no disturbances. So after that long, nice conversation, I asked him, I said, let me ask you something. How do you see yourself towards the end of your life? He says, Swamiji, I don't want to get sick and die. I want to go when I'm healthy. So I said, about what age you're talking about? He says, I think I'll make it to 75. You know, it's hypothetical. And then I said, okay, let me ask you something. What do you want to accomplish during this time, this lifetime? And he was saying, I stumped him because he has everything already and he's thinking, oh, I'm all there. So I said, what do you think is the goal of your life? And he's thinking. And then he says, you know, I really didn't think about this. That yes, I have all of these things already. I don't need anything else. What is there? So then he couldn't answer the question. You see, this is so important. We have to develop. We have to go to the scriptures. We have to go to our gods and goddesses. We have to go to spiritual masters, and they will give us the answers to this question. And Swami Parameshananda ji did when he said, what is the goal of life? Self-realization. Now, why self-realization? We are in times of controversies, and all the time, whether it's individual, right and wrong in ourselves or in the society. And these are the predictions, and God would have said it, my creation is an illusion and it's constantly changing. So the wise ones have to be in constant contact with these changes that are going on. And when I was true to him, I said, look, you have to figure out and you have to come to get the answer. Get a glimpse of what will life be after this one, when you would have given up this body. I don't want to use the word death, but when you give up this body, what will be life like after that? And you know, this is where he says, I had never thought about it. So then I give him the story that, you know, look, we are traveling on this journey to perfection, and this lifetime is just a segment of it. And we can make the decision that to get involved mentally into this world and to and forget of where we want to go. So in this way he understood, and then he says, you know, I think you're right. I have to make a change in life. And this is what is necessary, that we have to make changes in these times. And these changes will bring us to a place of peace, take away all the sorrow. Because all the sorrows is in our minds. We allow the world to come in our minds. And this morning I bring you the grace and the blessings of a beautiful morning of yoga and meditation, where this is a practical way of getting to that place, a sorrowless state. And take these blessings. This is what the great souls, the Christ has brought us, the Buddha has done, and Krishna and all the spiritual masters, Swami Parameshananda ji, they have brought us. It is there for us to dip inside this wealth, this resource, endless resource of this power, this divine power. And this morning, this Monday here, is our gateway to that. Let us take this, let us use this power that is given to us, and let us all move closer and closer to that place where we be liberated souls. This is the reason why all the incarnations came in all the religions, credible religions. So this morning, let us all pray. Om Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho, Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho, Om Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho Om Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho Om Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho. Let us develop that skill, learn from Lord Shiva. His biggest contribution is the power of his meditation. That when he sits there and he does his meditation, we get that power. When the holy ones are sitting in their caves or in their wherever they are, and that energy. Imagine when the test was done, that when Krishna came, the David R. Hawkins, Power versus Force, the book he wrote, he did a very scientific test. You can read the book, that he would have calculated that when Krishna came and Christ came, they nullified the negative energy of 700 million people. Imagine that this is the power that we want to latch on to. Let us move from this illusionary world of creation into consciousness. We are that already. Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om.